It is what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Let's kick it. Man, it's a little chilly. I got my jacket on. Anyways, we have something very, very special. This is DMX. DMX Part 2. Let's kick it.
It likes to run, it loves to jump, no one could ever stop. A big or small party, it will be there, no matter where or when. It moves on the loose, it moves on the loose, it'll be party all day long. It moves on the loose, it moves on the loose, what are you waiting for?
We're going to talk about DMX, and this is the second video. The first video I just discussed a little bit. Okay, so what ended up happening was I got this DMX board. I got actually two of them. The other one's going to go back. As soon as it gets here, I'm going to send it back. But what happened was, is this is what happened. Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what ended up happening is this. I got this set. I got all the scenes set. I got these lights figured out. What ended up happening is this. I got these lights. They're U-Kings. They're par lights. I got them from eBay for $46 for 5. They're actually 42, but I had to buy another light because the other light failed to give me white. So I can actually use it, but I just can't use the white, if you get what I mean. So, and the deal breaker was I bought these lights because they had white. And I'm going to show you this. Okay, so right now it's a simple chase. I'm going to show you how I set this. Now, the deal with this is, and I'm going to say this before I say anything else, each fixture that you possess in your possession is going to be different. Each board is going to be different, but each fixture is definitely going to be different. So if you go to YouTube, like you are now, and you type in how to DMX your lights, you need to specifically say which lights to DMX. I'm going to show you how I did the U-King 512s. Well, actually, they're actually 12 pars. They're U-King 12 pars. There's red, green, blue, and white. So there's 4 colors. That gives me 4 colors. Now, when I started doing this, I was watching a tutorial on actually how to program it from the board. Then I went to U-King and I was reading about the lights. What's this and what channel is this and everything else. So this is the deal. Okay, so on your DMX board, from my left to my right, and I'm going to show you this. Let me get you in position so you can see this. I have to take you out of the camera and go ahead and do it. As you can see, from this point to that point, we're going to go ahead and show you. This is a DMX 512. It's a cozy, and it's a scene. It's a, like I said, it's DMX 192. On this side, you have the scanners. You have 12 scanners. These are lights. Okay, so now this is something that I had to learn real quickly. Each one of these lights is not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. you're done. When you DMX these lights, they're going to be different. From the left to the right. I set it up this way for a reason. And this is going to be a long video, so I hope you're ready for this. Okay, so coming out of the DMX, as you can see, I got a common chase going. I didn't know this 45 minutes ago, an hour ago. I've learned this in 45 minutes, so it took me a few minutes to figure this whole deal out. But once I figured out how to get the lights chasing and everything else, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this thing up. We're going to show you how to do each channel. We're going to show you how to set the lights so you get them right the first time and you don't have any problems. And if you do, in the comment below, if in the comment below you're having troubles with your lights, leave a comment below and maybe we can discuss how to address your situation that you're dealing with. Okay, so these are the U-King. They're the 12 pars. They have 9 lights around and 3 lights in between. So there are a total of 12 lights. 3 white, 3 green, 3 blue, and 3 red. Okay, so on this first one, if you can see this, okay, so as you can see, I got the DMX wire going out, and remember, the DMX wire is different from XLR, a big difference. So I went in, and as you can see, I got all my lights. I got this right here is the controller. And then I have the 4 lights to go, and they're plugged in. Now we're going to go over here, and I'm going to push enter now. As you can see, I push enter. This is DMX 001. Now I can change this to 0. I got 8 channels to change this to. So this can be DMX 001, 002, 003, all the way to 8, and this would be on this one channel. Okay. I hope I'm not going to lose you here in the next one. The next one is DO17. Why isn't it number 2? Why is it 17? Because this is where it gets confusing. Each light has 16 functions. So basically, yeah, because you got, yeah, it's just confusing. This one's going to be set at 17. And then the next one is 33. DO33. You have to set it this way. So this one's DO33, as you can see that. And then this one is going to be DO49. Okay, 49, 50, 51, 52. You kind of get it. So it doesn't have to be... I would start 49 on each light. Now, each light can hold up to 8 lights. So you could do like DO... I could actually take this and put DO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I mean up to 8 lights. But the deal breaker is, if I were to do that, that would put all the lights on this channel right here, not any other channels. It wouldn't separate the lights. So that's why you have to make sure that each light is set at 1, 17, 33, and 49. You have to make sure it's set like that. If not, you're going to have a big problem. It won't work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of the chase. Okay, we're out of the chase. Alright. And we're going to get out of there. We're going to push out a blackout. Oh, how do I get out of there? Okay, we're out of the chase. Okay, so if you can see right there where it says auto trigger, and then you can press 4, and that's where my chase is set. And then you have to, like, it can go really funky real fast, and then go really slow. And you can get up to 10 minutes on there. And then this right here, the fade time between the lights, you can fade it in as how you want. To cancel anything, you just push a button and they cancel everything. So, okay, so let's get into this. All right, so I have everything set at 1. So we're gonna go ahead and change it to 2. Okay, so this actually just has 102, but since I got everything else going on in here, we can get the chase off. So basically, this number, it would be 2, and this would be 1. Okay, let's show you. So I turn off the system, and as you can see, my lights stop blinking. My lights are still on, just the board is not on. Okay, now watch when I turn the board back on. As you can see, the little red cursors in the back of the lights are blinking. That means the DMX board is set. Now, if you could see, the DMX board is set to 1. Now, I'm going to show you what I got set. Okay, so, and I'll show you how I set it. So this is 1. 1 was red. The next scene is green. The next scene is blue. And this is the deal breaker. The next scene is white. So that's 4 scenes that I just set. Then 5, I got 2 each blue, 6 purple. This all equals purple. And in scene 7, which are the 2 center whites. And then I can press the 8 button. Watch. I press the 8 button. There's nothing on this load. The deal with this is, if you're going to set the scenes, what I would do on each of these, I'll show you in a second, on each of these banks, I would always leave one open, and I would make sure, and I'm going to tape 8 anyways, that way I don't get into this. That way I'm going to actually, when I set this, I'm going to leave stickers up here, and I'm going to get a label machine in 2 weeks. That's when I get paid next. So, so that basically, this makes this right here obsolete. I'm going to make 7 scenes per bank. Now, as you can see, I'm in bank 8. Well, I pushed bank. I push 8. Now look, I push 7, I push 6, push 5, push 4, push 3, push 2, and push 1. So each push is 1 scene in each bank. Now watch. Bank 2. I hit 8. The lights are dead. But watch. There's nothing programmed here. So I'm pushing the button. Watch. 1. No lights show up. 2. So on all the way up to 8. So none of these lights are programmed yet. We're going to program it together. So what you're going to do here is, how you set the lights is you're going to push the lights that you want lit. Let's do 4. Okay. So then what's going to happen is, this right here is the master. Number 1 is going to be the master scene. The master bank. As you can see, all lights are lit. As you can see, I didn't push all the way up. Watch. Watch what happens when I push all the way up. As you push all the way up, you push it all the way up and then black out. There's no signal going through. So what you're going to do is you're going to set it right here at the beginning. That's with this board now. That's with this one. Each one of these, they claim to be the same, but they're not. So you need to read the instructions in the booklet, and if you're not, plug it in, and basically you're gonna have to play with it to make it work the way you want it to work, because if you go by what everybody else says, look, so what this deal is the first 3 channels, this is what they said in the booklet for this thing right here. 4 was supposed to be red. 4 was supposed to be red. Now watch. No red. 5 was supposed to be green. No green. 6 was supposed to be blue. No blue. And 7 was supposed to be white. No white. And 8 was supposed to be flashing. No flashing lights. Now, so what happened is I've played with this number 2 button. Let's check it out. Now watch number 2 as I go up. It turned red. There's red. Now watch again. There's green. There's blue. There's the next color, which I think it's like a greenish red. And then there's like a bluish green. Then there's purple, which is red and blue. And then there's white. And that's the 4th color. And I'm only using 1 toggle. I'm not using all the others. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to go ahead and set the lights. So I got all 4 set. Now watch. Let's say I want to set number 4. Take this out. Push 8. Take this up. Only the light of 4 is showing. Show 3. Take this down. Lift it up. Now both of them are showing. I have to take this toggle down, push the button on the scanners, and push it up in order to get the other light to work. See, I can push 1 all day long and it won't come into place. You want, I won't. So that in order for those lights to be that color, you have to actually take the toggle down and push it back up. So let's set the first scene. Let's go with red. Okay, so on your board, you have program, you have mini add, you had auto delete, this one and this one. We're not going to worry about these 2 today. We're going to use all these 3 though. So what you're going to do is you're going to push program. Now watch. See the program blinking? Then we're going to take this up. Oh, we're going to set the lights. Let's do all 4. And then we're going to set the lights up. Okay, so now we're in program mode and all the fixtures are on. Let's slide this bank up to the first color. Now, you can see red. Okay, there we go. Watch. I push. You had to push the add button here. You push this add button. Then you push the scene you want. Watch what happens. See how everything flicks? Okay. Now, go to the next color. We're going to push add. And we're going to push scene 2. Everything flickered. Then we're going to go to the next color. We're going to make it blue. We're going to push the add button. Then we're going to push scene 3. Watch the button. Watch the lights. Okay. Then we're going to go to white. And then we're going to push add button. Then we're going to push scene 4. Then everything lights up. Okay, now take everything out. Now we're going to go to the program. Now watch what happens. Watch what happens with the word blackout. Okay, see the blackout blinking? Okay, so the blackout's blinking. So now we'll go down here where blackout, push blackout, push it on. Okay, now, all right, let me show you this. Oh. Okay, now, this is out of blackout mode. As you can see, all the lights are on out of blackout mode. How do you get rid of this? This is why I said in scene 8, you want to make sure it's blank. You have to press a scene that you don't have the lights in order to turn them off. Okay, now we're programmed. Let's show you this. Scene 1, red. Scene 2 was green. Scene 3 was blue. And scene 4 was white. Okay, so that's how you set your scenes. Alright, so go ahead and get out of that. Let me show you how to set. This is a little tricky to set the chase. So 802. Oh no! Okay, good. I didn't mess nothing up. Okay, so then, just as long as I didn't mess it up. Alright. So let's program a chase. You're going to click the program button. And then you are going to press, let's do 5. I'm going to press 5. Oh, I'll do 6. We'll do 6. Press 6. And then you're going to press add. And I'll show you how to do this. Let's say we want to start with this color. Watch. This color starts. So these lights right here are going to start to chase. And then we're going to go to this color. Then we're going to push the add button. Watch what happens to the board. You can see it right here. So watch what happens to the board. It flashes. Okay, that's saved. Alright, and then we're going to do 4. And then we're going to push the add button. And then we're going to do 2. And push the add button. And we're going to push 7. And we're going to push the add button. We're going to push 4 and push the add button, and 2, push the add button, and 6, push the add button. Okay, now that is added. So what we're going to do is we're going to push the program button again. So program. As you can see, it blacked out. And then we're going to go ahead and hit the blackout button. And as you can see, that's done. So we're gonna, that was the last light that was created. So we're gonna shut it off. Then we're gonna press chase 6. And we are going to push auto. Now watch what happens. Let's go ahead and push 4. Okay, there we go. That's why. Okay, go to 6. Okay, hold on. Go to 6. And as you can see, the further you go up the board, the faster the lights switch. Let's say you don't want to switch them that much. You want to switch them like this. So there's a little more delay. But as you can see, you got from 10 minutes 2.1 second. So basically, I would leave it about right here if you're going to chase something. The further you get up to the top, the faster they're going to move. It's okay, basically you set your chase. So that's how you do this with these lights. And that's why I'm saying that this basically... Okay, now this fade time, if you put it up here to 30 seconds, it's going to take 30 seconds for it to fade out to the next light. And look what happens when you fade it out to the next light. Let's show you. Let's show you. Okay, so watch. Okay, so I put the add button here, and then as I go up, okay, they're flickering, right? Let's go back here to slower. Now watch the fade. See how smooth it is? But watch as I go up. Now watch the fade on them. See the fade over there? Watch it. See how they act weird? But if you take them down to 0, now watch what happens. They don't hesitate. So anyway, that's pretty much the deal. This was helpful. Like I said, I was going to send everything back. I was going to send the board back. Oh man, I had high hopes. I was going to send everything back in the mail. I was going to go spend thousands of dollars on new lights. I was going to do everything. But it all changed. The reason it changed, and I'm going to share this. The reason it changed is because I watched a video the other day, and this is why. This is my first appearance on it. It's rough, and when you get these, if you actually read what this said in the booklet, it says, for more information, go to YouTube and YouTube it. So you get what I'm saying. What I'm gonna leave this disclaimer is, it's frustrating to get to know these lights. Be patient. Don't automatically want to send something back because it doesn't work the way you want it to. I can say from experience, if you want to learn the best thing to do is this. You get a brand new phone and you open it up and you think you know everything about it. Unless you explore your phone or explore your product that you have, you do not know how to use that said product, because you think that you already know by assuming, because you watched a couple tutorials on YouTube. Now that's why I'm saying this is very important. When you get a DMX 512, don't ever want to throw it away until you investigate, read knowledge on both lights and on DMX. Now this thing right here, I'm going to show you, is a must. When you use the wire system that I have, see all the wires that I got going here, the DMX wires? When you use DMX wires, you need to invest in one of these. Just basically what happens is, the DMX wire, the DMX board sends electronic signal to each light. And what happens is that signal goes to each light and tells each light what to do. Well, the power goes to each light, and as it's talking to each other, that signal needs to stop. Because if the signal doesn't stop, something's going to happen in the lines. It's not going to like short circuit your lights. It's going to basically, this is what they call a terminator. It terminates the signal. So once it gets to that light, at the end, it's going to terminate that signal so the signal doesn't bounce backwards into your system. And it's not going to blow nothing. It's not nothing like really, really serious. But when you're doing a wedding, it's very serious because your lights could start acting up or whatever. You could do this wirelessly. This board right here, you can actually plug in a wireless system and it will work and function correctly. So just because it's not an ADJ wireless system or any of those other wireless systems, this actually is the beginning anyway. This is how DJs would do it a long time ago. Matter of fact, they weren't so pocket like this. They were huge. In high school, I had the big board, and the big board was 256 scenes on a board. This is 8. Actually, this has 16 scenes on the board. So just imagine 256. And each board they had a button like this with the scenes and stuff, but there, I think it was like maybe 4 different scenes on each page that you could set. You just set the page and then go from there. But that's basically what's going on today. I hope you enjoyed this DMXing. The wedding's going to be on the 23rd, so hopefully everything is going great with that. I'm going to Saturday, so Monday I'm going to go full-fledged. The holidays are over, so I need to go ahead and get that rest of the music list, and we can go ahead and put the music together. I have I have my Roland 505 in the garage set up. It's cold. I wanted to do this in the garage, but I was like, man, it's too cold to do it out there, so I'll do it in here. And then I gotta go set the rest of the stuff up, put all my stuff together, and put it back. The way this is gonna work is the speaker is gonna go under the table. Now the speaker doesn't fit under the table, so I have to make feet. So I have a board in the garage. I'm gonna take and make the feet, each little piece, and they're little 5 foot. They're 5 inches, 5-inch feet. I need 4 of them. So it gives me an inch and 5/8 off the ground, which is perfect. The sub slides right in. So these are pro tips. I want to bring you pro tips because we're pros. But not only that, I want y'all to understand that being a DJ is more than just going out there, and there's more beyond this. So I hope y'all, oh yes, and the winner of the giveaway was Lisa Alvarez. So give a shout out to her. And so basically, just to let y'all know that's who won. So that being said, I'm gonna leave you with this. Knowing is half the battle. Peace.